brother, how woo. So I'm gonna take a trip back down memory lane. I am going to talk about melanated men putting you in captivity. Not white men, melanated men. Yeah. Black slave owners, melanated slave owners, Edomites, not white men. The white man stole your heritage, and he just straight out killing you. That's what all he's been doing. He's been just straight killing you and stealing everything and saying everything is his. He was here first. That's what he's doing. Because he's very young to this plane of existence. He hasn't been around that long. So the people that came in the 1400s, 1492, they were melanated. They were not white. White people came here as slaves on a slave barge, all over the decks of the ships, everywhere. It's in your history books. You should get them and read it. It shows you, it has pictures of white people coming here in the 1800s. And by the 1860s, the white man started his tyranny of brutality on our people. We have been in over 4 captivities, guys. Back to back to back to back to back. Esau. Who the other ones? I can't even think of the other names, but the whole earth. This is why everyone hates us, because the curse that's on us is by the Father. It's not a man's curse. It's the Most High's curse. And when the Most High curse you, it runs through the whole entire plane of the earth. So this is why you go to another country, you still a nigga, you still a coon, you still a thief, you still a monster, an animal, because the Most High has done this to you. Understand that. These people would not be able to do this shit to us. The only reason why is because the Most High is allowing it to happen. That's why. This is why we got so much hatred for each other. This is why our women hate us, hate the men. And actually, the men, we're the ones that's getting the full blunt of the blame, because we are the leaders, and we led our people, men, women, and children, directly right back into the arms of idols. So this is why we're getting the brunt of all the hell. This is why when we get up, hell. Walk out the door, hell. While at work, hell. On the way home, hell. Get in the house, hell. This is why. And probably catch hell in your sleep too. That's that iron over top of your head. The sky will be iron. Yeah, because you ain't gonna get no breathing room. There is no such thing. A lot of us, we can't handle it, and we kill ourselves. And some of us snap out and kill people. You know, I mean, this is a hard bondage, y'all. Y'all gotta understand that. It wasn't made to be easy, but you gotta understand that these people want to be, they want to be known as the originals. They want to have part in the creation and where, you know, how the earth was split up. They want parts. So they're going to lie and say they're the top dog. That's what they're going to do. You know? That's why when the Most High said, I'm going to send a people who you know your father have known, it's not talking about the first arrivals. We knew the first arrivals. This is why we allowed them onto the land. You're not going to allow somebody that you've never seen before. Nah, your guard is going to go right up. I don't care how nice you are. And especially when they get off a boat with guns. Think about this. Listen. We knew, every tribe knew each other. Even though we were fighting each other, we knew each other. And we were a hop, skip, and a jump away from each other. You could have jumped in a canoe and went right to the islands. Now, when Columbus or whoever, when he came and he attacked the islands, and they took over the islands, you telling me that somebody couldn't have gotten a canoe, went to the mainland, warned the mainland, say, hey, these pale devils is killing everybody. We gotta come together. They got these magical weapons and shit. Like, all of a sudden, we didn't know nothing about no kind of, like, come on, y'all. Like, let's just use common sense. We knew about those weapons. You know what I'm saying? And so, you telling me nobody couldn't warn the whole mainland, so by the time they do bring their asses here, we be ready for them? That don't make sense. The only way you could you won't be prepared for somebody to come and attack you while you sleeping is if you already know who they are. It's like somebody come in your house and they your friend, and you sitting on the couch with your guard down, and all of a sudden he jump up and start shooting everybody. You didn't expect it because you know them. You won't let somebody in your home that you don't know. We knew the people that came here as mariners. They've been here several times. Why do you think of whatever his name is? I forgot the guy's name that was with Columbus. He led him here. He was a mariner. He came here several times. This was a trading place. They traded with us. We were the head. We are the ones that had all the goods. All over the earth, from the diamonds to the gold to the rubies to everything. So I mean, like, when we gonna use common sense? Next week? Then, as time went on, you know, they started, people started exploring and doing more, you know, seeking around, and then people started getting greedy. And they brought them damn pale things from Africa. And you got to understand that all the way up to Europe was Africa. Well, I guess that's that's what you want to call it. The name, it was a different name, but you understand what I'm saying. They brung them things out of that mountain. I mean, well, we've been let them out and tried to teach them how to act like human beings, you know. But and even when they got here as slaves, chattel slaves, even when they got here, some of our dumbass people, because that's exactly what we are, dumbasses, what happened? Started marrying these damn things. And I don't understand our brothers. How in the hell you don't like booty? Like, I love a woman with a nice butt, nice hips, nice, you know, upper parts, right? Thighs and hips. What the hell am I gonna do with something that look like pig flesh and ain't got no ass at all? I'm talking about that thing flat. What am I gonna do with that? It's only got a little cushion at the very bottom. That ill. Our woman got big legs, big hips. Like, are you, man, please. And then when, like I said, when you put any type of oil on our woman's skin, it turned to magic. Like, it's like, oh my Lord. You know what I mean? You can't do that with a white. Well, it look like you just got rid of, you just oiled a chicken with what is that? Damn, what's that oil? Olive oil, and you about to bake it. Like you just rub some chicken skin down. Like, ew. What is wrong with people? olive oil. That's what you like. Like, who the hell? I'm good, bro. No. Not me. No, thank you. So I don't get that. I don't know what's wrong with our people. Like, but you know, you got some weirdos that just like stuff like that, and I don't get it. I mean, but they pretty much they started taking stuff, marrying into our families, and becoming the heirs of our stuff and taking it. And once they started getting stuff, they just started taking. You got to think about it. You had a place called Black Wall Street, y'all, in the 1900s. How in the world, if we were slaves and we just got free 40 years later, all of a sudden we got a community that's bumping, that got all this, like, come on. And I'm not talking about one black way. It was so many. They burnt over 200 towns. From the beginning, from Black Wall Street all the way through. Burned, looted, destroyed, and stole. And ran our people out of there. And they built towns there. So how in the hell could you, what's wrong with us? And then you listening to this bullshit, like, oh God. When you gonna stop listening? Like, come on, y'all. Like, at the end of the day, somebody gotta have some type of common sense. It don't make sense what you're being told, and you really, and I sit there and I listen to our people back them up like they the Most High. Like everything they say is just the truth. Killing you, murdering your people in the street. That's just one white person. It ain't all of them. Tell them to get your land back. To all those white people that love you so much, that feel so bad about what their ancestors did, say, give me back my ancestors' land, and see what that motherfucker tell you then. Let me see how much they love you then. Because I bet you they'll say, well, we want it fair and square. How you win it? When you came with and started killing children and shit. Like, come on, man. Y'all, listen, man. Y'all, we gotta like start having some type of brain, because right now we sound so stupid. We really do. And this is why they laughing at us, because they know that it was an all-black Congress in the 1860s. They know they went up in there and killed them men. And when they did what they did, and they took over the Congress building and everything, the Republicans, they know what they said in that news clipping. We will never be slaves under the Negro again. That's what it said. There's news clipping and everything for that. Why would they say that if we were their slaves? If they came over here and beat 7 billion people to fuck up. Probably wasn't 7 billion, but it was close to 1 billion people. You came over here with a couple thousand people and ran through a whole damn landmass. Man, get the fuck out of here. Even if we did get sick from their diseases, it still wasn't enough of them to run through us the way they said they did. Like, get out of here. If we had the same weapons, the same amount of guns and everything they had, guess what would happen? We would run through their asses. We might not be as brutal as they are, but we learn, because I guarantee you, we go to war with them now, I wouldn't give not one of them quarter. I'm sorry, I wouldn't do it, because you're not trustworthy. They're not trustworthy. They too conniving. They too conniving. You can't treat them a certain way or hold them prisoners. You can't. Even if they said, well, I'm going to help you. I'm going to trade. Nah, man. Nah. Because the next thing you know, they be in there cutting off somebody's head. Like, nope. Drinking their blood. No. You can't trust them. Look at the stuff they have done, man. Like, we got to use our brains, man. We don't think. Well, let me get my tasty. Be right back. Yes, my young people. Understand that this story is a lot more complicated than you think. It's a lot more different, and a lot of stuff happened, and those people did not just come over here and run through us like we were nothing. And we have a spirit of fear over us right now, and a spirit of ignorance. And mainly it's on us because the Most High want us to call on Him so He can show His power. But there's a lot of us that's returning back to the Father, yes. But there's a lot of us that's calling on another God in the name of the Most High. That's pretty much doing idolatry. I mean, it is what it is. We ain't never heard no damn David. Show me in the Psalms where David prayed to the Most High and say in the name of Jesus. Or Yahweh Shai, or Yahushua, or any other guy. Show me that. Show me where any of them prayed to the Most High and they used somebody else's name. Where that's at? Huh? Where that's at? That's all I want to know. Where that part at? I ain't seen nothing, no scripture nowhere of our people praying to the Most High in somebody else's name. I mean, that don't even make sense to me. How am somebody gonna tell to you, well, if you want Greg to answer you, you gotta call me? How does that make any damn sense? No, you want to talk to Greg, you call Greg. Because if you call me Fahim, I'm not going to answer you. If you say, call me in the name of my son, if you call my phone and said, can I speak to Greg in the name of Fontaine? I'm going to say, what? Who? I'll speak to Greg in the name of Fontaine. I'm going to say, why the hell did you call on my phone asking for my son? That's what I'm going to ask you. So, what the hell? I don't know. The main thing is this. These keywords being said. He said we're going to be serving other gods while we in our captivity. Well, if you ain't noticed, half of us call on Jesus, the other half call on Allah. Yeah. And then you got a small minute calling on Buddha. I'm just saying. So, you tell me. Tell me. I want to know. Because if he's saying that we're going to be worshiping other gods while we're in captivity, and if Jesus and all these other idol names that we call on isn't the other gods, then who are they? Because our women will call on Jesus before they call you. before they call their husband. Somebody could be kicking their ass about to kill them. And before they call their husband name, which is a physical person, they will call on Jesus. Mm-hmm. Yep. No matter what happens, even our men will. It don't matter what's going on. The first thing come out their mouth, oh Jesus. Straight up. And nobody realized that if you would have called on your husband, he's right there. He could hear you. He could come and do his duty as a husband and protect you and save your life. But nah, you got more faith in some dead man. You got faith in a dead man. So you call the dead man before you call your husband. And then when you realize that you need somebody right now, a physical person there to help you, then you'll call your husband, and you'll still keep calling on the dead man. You know? I mean, make it make sense to me. Because I'm gonna tell you this much, right? I'm not saying not to call on the Most High, because I mean I've been in situations where I called on the Most High and I actually seen him. Not physically seen him, but I actually seen that the person changed their mind. Like, I got pulled over one time, right, by these two white cops on a holiday, on their holiday. And they was like, I was on my way to go do a job. So he was like, where you on your way to? I said, I'm on my way to a job. And they said, oh, why you not celebrating like their holiday? I think it was Memorial Day or some shit like that, or 4th of July. And I said, that holiday ain't gonna pay my bills. So, and I was using somebody's car. And don't ask me why I said what I'm about to say to y'all, but I said it. So I had somebody else's car, and it was kind of messy. And I said, well, look, this is a friend of mine's car. I don't know what's in here. That's what I said. Don't ask me why I said that. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about. But that would have put anybody's radar up, right? So they take my license, they walk away. As they're walking away, I called the Most High, and I asked him to save me. And before that man got, so the way it went, like, say, like, you know how you get somebody's stuff, they turn around and they're about to walk, but they haven't moved yet. And my window was like a quarter of a way down. And I just whispered it, Father, please save me out of this, da 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 da. And by the time that man, them white dudes, got to the back of my car, to the trunk, that guy stopped in his tracks, stood there for a second, like he got, like, I don't know, like he got caught, like, somebody daydream, like he was daydreaming like that. And he turned back around, walked back to me, and told me, have a nice day. After they asked me, did I have any drugs or guns or anything like that? And I said, I don't know what's in this car, it ain't mine. Which was stupid. So, I mean, you tell me, yo. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm about to take my bond and take it down. Straight out. I'm tired. So, You tell me. I'm just saying. But I ain't calling on no fucking dead man that was hanging on some damn cross. I know that. Alright, y'all. Shalom.